Do you know what sleep paralysis is? Have you experienced sleep paralysis? Hello wonderful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is another story. As a story lover, by now I am one person who loves stories, all types of stories ajaba, stories zozote. But I'm sharing this channel will be sharing true stories, true experiences. That is what this channel is all about. Now I was watching another movie skwingine tu hapa, and there was this episode yenye like somebody was like some kind of dreaming. They're not sure if they are dreaming something, kituka hiyo, and that took me back in the years when I was in high school then. And I have just come to realize the name of that whole thing. I'm not sure if that was the case in that particular episode, but in my case, I'm giving a story of what happened to what used to happen to me, and I learned the name of that whole experience or that whole thing inaitwa sleep paralysis. Do you know what sleep paralysis is? Have you experienced sleep paralysis? Like ushaikuwa na mtu experience sleep paralysis. You might not even know if that's actually the name or something, but hata mimi nimekuja kujua inaitwa sleep paralysis hivi tu not so long ago. Now when I was in high school, I used to have those sleep paralysis. So in my case ilikuanga, sometimes when you sleep, normally when I went to sleep, I think tulikuwa tunaenda dorm around, I don't know, I can't remember. my high school classmates remind me if you're watching. Tulikuwa tunaenda dorm usiku, sijui 11 ama ni 10 something there. So we were not allowed to take long at una idle nini, you go change sleep. So see, that's what I used to do. So immediately when I got in bed, and a few minutes after getting in bed, you fall asleep. Now, that time you fall asleep, I would fall asleep. I'm not even sure kama okay, nafikiria nimelala, and then I would fall asleep. And then from that time, something start happening in my mind. Like you're not fully asleep, something inaanza ku happen in my mind in a way that naanza ku feel something is coming. Oh my god, like something is coming, something una feel ni kama kuna kitu inakukaribia, kuna mtu ako hapo anakuwatch. You're trying to wake up and rescue yourself from that particular experience, but you can't, from that whole thing, but you can't. Yeah, so your time I would try to, you're trying to move in a way that you can just wake up. Like, oh my god, it's even so hard to even explain. You're trying to wake up but you can't. Yeah, unajaribu kuamka but huwezi amka. Unajaribu kuongea, like to reach to the next person hapo next bed, but you can't because you feel like you are fully paralyzed. You can't move, you can't talk. Unajaribu ku say words but they are not coming out. Yeah, unajaribu kuitana jina, it's not coming out. And at that time, sijui kama ni mashetani ama ni nini, that time you're trying to just wake up, that is what you're struggling with. Kuamka ndio wache ku experience hiyo kitu yote, and you're not. So in my case, I used to struggle kusema jina Jesus. That time I didn't know what exactly was happening, so mimi nafikiria ni mashetani. I used to think ni mashetani, so I'm struggling to say jina Jesus. Nasikuwa naamka, but after struggling, and you feel like you're paralyzed, like unasikia ni kama unasikia ni kama umekelewa muzigo, you know, like something very heavy has been put on you. You can't wake up, you can't move, you can't like do anything, completely nothing. So that's how I used to feel. So I would struggle kusema jina Jesus hadi naamka. So sijui nilikuwa naamka after how long, ama nilikuwa na struggle hivyo vyote how long. Sasa I didn't even have a, sasa tuko high school nini, you don't have vitu kaa simu za kuangalia vitu kaa hizo. Now after waking up, sasa unaamka umeshtuka, you don't know what has just happened, you don't know if that thing was even true. Unaamka tu umeshtuka yani. So I would wake up and pray about it. So when I went home, I would tell my mom. Every time nikienda home, I would tell her my experiences, and we used to pray about it. But, you know, after high school, I never experienced that thing again. Like to date, I've never experienced that thing ever again. So for a very long time, I used to think high school iko na mashetani. And then, you know, high school kunakuwa na stories za jaba mingi. Sijui, who is from which family, anaweza kuwa amekuja na mashetani. Sijui who, you know, stories za high school. Kuna kuanga na story mingi za jaba, vitu scary, everything. Like high school is full of different spirits. You know, mtu anakuja kwenye ametoka na stories zake za jaba, vitu kaa hizo. So we would pray about it, and I have never experienced that again even after high school. So tell me why I used to experience that, or have you experienced that, or do you know someone what causes that whole sleep paralysis? Because sijaielewa to date ni nini na happening, like nini who cause sleep paralysis. Is it, I don't know, ni damu ifiki kwa kichwa, ni mashetani ama ni, is it even normal? Is it biologically normal to experience that sleep paralysis? I want to know. I would really want to know what happens, what leads to sleep paralysis. Why can't you move? Why can't you wake up? Why can't you do anything? Why are you seeing things? Because mtu anamkanga akiamka, anaamka akiona vitu. So why do we see things? Na see things that you're seeing your mother ama your friends there. No, scary things. Unaona horror movie. In fact, you're acting a horror movie kwa kichwa yako. Hiyo ni horror movie. So, if you know how that happens or why, when, and the whole thing about sleep paralysis, I would really appreciate if you'd share your thoughts on the comment section, your experience, if you've been through that, or if you know someone who has been through that. Well, let me hear what you guys think, because that's a very scary thing. You'll think you are dying until you wake up and then you realize, thank God, I'm alive. So please share your experience, and I'd really appreciate kujua nini exactly happened exactly. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be waiting to hear from you, and please subscribe if you haven't, and thank you very much for stopping by to watch this video. If you are a returning subscriber, and if you are a new viewer, thank you very much. And until next time, thank you guys. Bye bye.